Welcome to Bridgeside Network. I'm Mr. Bridgeside, Paul Yatzis, and this is Bridgeside Live. It's a lot of Bridgesides, but we're here with Justine Grove,
Hey
an
guys.
alumni. Justine, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome back to the show. It's a different format, different edition. We're all doing things differently nowadays, but I'm so happy to have you.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I think this is like my first live stream like from home. So
Really?
it's kind of cool, yeah. So I get to just chill and
You have not tapped into the live streams of the now right now with everyone doing this stuff. I'm
no, I
happy.
haven't started.
Happy we're your first.
Thanks.
And so you're going to play some songs from us. We're going to answer questions in between. We're telling the stories of the artists as we do these live streams. Please send us your comments and questions for Justine. In between songs, we'll get them to her. And Justine, let's start off with some music. This is a music show. So what's your first song you're going to
right.
play for us tonight?
I'm going to play one of my favorite songs to play. And it's actually a fan favorite too, which is great. This one's called Air's Cold.
Awesome. I love this one.
Legs shaking, hair blowing in my face. Life came around. Stepping on my shoes, tugging at my heartstrings. Life opened its mouth to make a sound. I'm cold, life said to me. Ditto, ditto, I said right back. I whispered this into the frosty air. I know that the air is cold, the air's cold. But I know that the air is cold, the air's cold. Oh, oh, oh. Life's still stepping on my shoes. Untied my laces, saying I'm still cold, can you please change this? Well, home is warm, but I'm not headed there. I said, life looked me straight in the eyes and told me you follow routines that leaves you dead. Oh, I know that the air is cold, the air's cold. I know that the air is cold, the air's cold. Oh, 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 The bus came and life pulled at my heartstrings again. Running away, leaving thoughts that beg to stay. The bus came and life pulled at my heartstrings again. Running away, oh, leaving me with thoughts that begged to stay. That begged to stay. Thoughts that begged to stay. That begged to stay. 'Cause I know that the air is cold, the air's cold. 'Cause I know that the air is cold, the air's cold. 'Cause I know that the air is cold, the air's cold. Oh, 'cause you know that I know that the air is cold. Oh, 'cause I know that the air is cold, cold, cold. So cold. Alrighty.
Woo! Woo! So we've been doing this a couple weeks, and it's always you've been on the show before, so you know you play in front of cameramen and camera women in the studio, and there's a few claps. You know, it's not a live audience, but now you get one clap. I didn't have the clap track prepared this week. What's up? We got some comments. Let's just get to them. Why not?
All right.
So, we have Tony McGowan says that is a serious Funko wall. Wow. We're going to get into that actually. Not yet, but we'll talk about what that is because I know what the majority of that stuff is, right?
Oh, yes.
Hive Mind Radio. We clap in here. Mike Smith, very nice.
Thank you, guys.
Melissa Marie, a new fan, awesome person. Been so busy, but trying to tune in for a few whenever when I see you are live, and somebody amazing is always performing. So you're getting a lot of praise right now, Justine.
Thank you.
Jose Oyola, he said, tell her I said what's good. I love this song, Eddie V. I had a comment from Hive Mind. Which is your favorite and the most rare? Oh, he brought up the Funko Pop collection. Let's get into that probably after the next song.
Ooh. All right. So this next.
But my question for you is general. Is how did you start? I'm sorry. Tell us a bit about who you are, where you're from. I know the answer, but if people don't know who you are, explain to them.
I'm Justine Grove. I am a singer-songwriter, born in Brooklyn, but also live in Queens right now, who just genuinely loved music. I grew up listening to music all the time. Music was always being played in the house by everyone, different genres all the time, which was fun. And then, I don't know, I randomly said, hey, I want to learn guitar. And I said this in kindergarten, but then I started playing when I was 14, and I'm here now. So it's cool.
So I have to ask, because you went from Brooklyn to Queens, what's the better borough?
Oh, I don't want to say. I think each
You can
have
upset me.
great qualities. Like, I don't want to say. They're both great.
That means Queens for you, right?
No, I don't. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. Brooklyn and Queens, they're both dope. I'm not going to.
All right, fair enough. Taking the bureaucratic approach. Aaron Ruperto, hey, with a whole bunch of emojis. Rock on, dude. All right, people apparently really want to know what's going on with the Funko wall. So I will tease the Funko wall with a little bit of your background growing up, because you're a huge Star Wars fan, right?
Huge.
And when you came on the show and talked about it, I completely felt the vibe, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan as well. I don't have Funko Pops, though. I have the action figures from the 90s. And not the 70s and 80s, the 90s when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But tell us a bit about them. People want to know.
Okay, I think I have about over 60 Funko Pops. I think the rarest one has to be. Oh, this is hard. I think the rarest one has to be my. Oh, nothing falls. Don't fall. Is my Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon. Awesome.
Glow in the dark. I think this is the rarest one I've got.
That's
which
sick.
is super dope. It glows in the dark, guys. It's super cool.
But they never showed his. They never showed his spirit.
Yeah, they never did.
It was just his voice.
It was just his voice, yeah. But I think, because I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, in the Clone Wars, supposedly.
Oh, they showed in the Clone Wars? I actually haven't watched all the Clone Wars, or the new ones at least.
Good. They're so good. I don't want to spoil it. So I'm not
Don't tell me. I guess I've read a lot about it. I already know that George Lucas approves of the new season. I was reading an article about it today. But we can talk Star Wars all day. Let's get back to music. And we'll get right into the second song before we go deeper into the life of Justine.
Awesome.
Very cool mural painting and drawings on your wall. What's the story with that? All right, really quick. Let's finish up the background.
Okay, so I have a huge tree here. Maybe I could just move it a little bit so you guys can see. I have a huge tree.
That's awesome.
What's up?
Is that like Lothlorien?
Say it again?
Is that like Lord of the Rings inspired?
No, this is more I love trees, and there's a huge I think trees are life and us, the way they grow and spread out and everything like that. So I just always, since I was really young, I had a weird love for trees. Don't ask
That's
me
awesome.
why. It's just just the thing. But yeah, got trees, and I got Funkos and books all over the place. So that's pretty much. the whole background.
Awesome. I love it. It's very awesome, especially for streaming. I know you do some videos, but it's a beautiful background. So what song
Thank
are we getting into next? And we'll play play
Okay,
out
so
one of your
this
songs
next-
later from when you were here. So we'll go
Awesome.
on to the third one
Awesome.
in the list.
So this next one is called Back in Time. This is like one of those happy-go-lucky type love songs, but kind of looking back on what you had, like a past love, but it was all good, so you kind of want to go back in time. So this is Back in Time.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'll never forget your eyes. They change color all the time. They went from blue to green to gray. And I'll never forget the way you spoke. You talk like you were so strong, but still insecure in all your ways. Oh, remember the time when we first kissed. You looked into my eyes and said, can I do this? And I said it was okay. I felt the rush and the pump in my chest, and you felt the same way. It's best because your eyes were red as mine. Can we go back in time? Ooh, oh, can we go back in time? I'll never forget the fact that we laughed about every single thing. It was so darn pointless. Oh. Or the fact that we spoke for hours about nothing at all. We just went along in circles. Oh, remember the time when we first kissed. You looked into my eyes and said, can I do this? And I said it was okay. I felt the rush and the pump in my chest, and you felt the same way. It's best because your eyes were red as mine. Can we go back in time? Ooh, oh, can we go back in time? Yeah. Let's go. I'll drive the car and we can take the road. Oh, and maybe even a plane, man, who knows? 'Cause as long as I'm with you, I would be so old. Oh, remember the time when we first kissed. You looked into my eyes and said, can I do this? And I said it was okay. I felt the rush and the pump in my chest, and you felt the same way. It's best because your eyes were red as mine. Can we go back in time?
Woo!
Dang.
Yes, I like that one too. You have great songs, honestly. And they're
Thank
really
you so
catchy. I told you, and I've told the stream, what's it called? It's going to be in my head for the next couple weeks. The Air is Cold. Because the last time you performed, I think the Third Avenue Festival, it's just stuck in my head. which is a good thing for you as an
Thank you.
artist that
Thank you.
you
That's
have those
actually really
catchy
great.
tunes.
Awesome. That's great to
It's a
hear.
good. It's always nice to hear that, right? So let's get into kind of your evolution as an artist.
Mhm.
Like you said, you grew up with music around you, but your parents weren't necessarily musical. Like they didn't play instruments, right? You
Mhm.
kind of took it upon yourself.
Mhm.
So what was that like? What was the starting point there?
Um, well, I remember I started playing guitar because, um, obviously I said music was always played in the house, but I've always wanted to create it on my own, like actually like physically touch it and physically bring it forward. So I remember when my family and I first, we became Christian, and I remember I got my first guitar and I learned how to play, and within a month I was playing in churches, like I was doing like stuff like events in churches and just singing and going around to different churches, and I continued to play from there. I think for me, when I started writing my own music, like the music that I have now, that was a whole another time. So I went from writing Christian music to writing regular music. So it was a whole spin around.
Secular music, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I grew up in church as well, playing drums in church, so I know the background of growing up in that
Mhm.
space, and trying to get your own voice right out of it.
Yes, yes.
From separate, not that our faith isn't a part of our lives, but it's
Mhm.
like when you grow up in something like that, you need to discover life for yourself, and not just
Mhm.
because people tell you
Yeah.
you should do this, right? So everyone goes through that journey.
Mhm.
Everybody, person of faith, goes through that journey.
Mhm. Of course.
So it's interesting to know those roots. I didn't know that about you. So our pre-interview, I got to know you more, even though we've met a few times now.
Yeah.
So Justine, where where has um, where has your music been influenced from? Like other than like a person or an artist or kind of how has your music evolved and how has it helped you move on in your life and how has it been a tool in your life?
Um, when I write songs, it stems from like a situation, so I could heal from it. Because I found that the best way that I was able to heal was creating a song and singing it out. So what actually brought me to really get to do this was um my first semester of college. I was having a really rough time. I was super depressed, and I was going through things, and a lot of things were going on around me, and it was so bad it came to the point where I just didn't want to continue with life anymore. So, I attempted suicide. Obviously, I'm a survivor. Um, but what happened with that after I came out of that, the whole after effect, I got to a point where I was like, I cannot pretend and put on a mask and be someone that someone else would like to see me be. So I had to be myself, and I took that on. And I remember before I actually started writing music, I remember my father, because I was contemplating, I was like, should I just write? Because, I'm a Christian. So, I have these things and I have faith. So I was like, should I just be writing, secular music and just really go off of how I feel? Or should I just stick to what I was doing? And I was having a full on writer's block because of it. But I remember my father came up to me. He was like, hey, if you want to write, just write. Just say what you need to say. He's like, don't go crazy now, but just say what you need to say. And I remember I really took that to heart, and I began
That's
writing
awesome.
from there, which is I'm grateful for. I was able to just use what I was writing, and singing it out was a good healing tool for me.
So yeah, I think you hit the words right there. It's music means a lot to a lot of different people. Like even if you don't perform music, it's a healing tool. There's power in words, and words when you mesh them with notes
Hmm.
in a composition. Like there's something about it that can take someone from this place to the next place in their
Hmm.
life and get them out of ruts. And
Hmm.
so it was writing music for you specifically. Was the act of writing and playing and performing that got you out, or was
Um,
it being able to finally let out what you've been holding in because you've been told what to think your whole life, right?
Yeah,
But
I think it was a combination of the writing and being able to sing it out. Because I think if I would have wrote it down, I probably would have still had a lot of build up inside of me. So being able to sing it out, I think really had a huge impact on what I was doing. So
that's awesome. And I just want to say this about your parents. I met them. They're awesome people,
yeah, they're great.
great people, and it was really nice meeting them when you performed here.
Yeah, they're super supportive too. I'm so grateful for that. They're really like, hey, you could do this, and they'll push me to like keep working harder. And so
That's my parents were
the
very
work is
supportive
coming
as well.
out.
So I know what it's like to have a good support system, but not everyone has that.
Mhm.
But awesome, Justine. Thanks for sharing that. I know that's a tough thing to share.
Thank you for allowing me to share it.
No, we
'Cause
want to tell the stories of the artists on this show, and kind of let people connect to us as people, and not just throw our stuff at you. This is where our music comes from. So, with that, we should get back into more music because it is a music show. But tell us where this song comes from.
this next one is called "I Will."
I will.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this one is about. I did write this after the effect because I remember, after you wake up and you go through the whole thing, I remember I came home, I was just always just super angry. I was super angry, and I was just lashing out at people and everything like that. And I remember I felt ashamed, but I felt more angry. And I felt like at that time, I felt like everyone was just on me, telling me that no, you can't do this, you can't do that, that's wrong, that's wrong. And in my head, I was like, I'm already going through this whole thing in my head that what I did didn't work, and I was still alive. So I was like, what is my purpose in life? So I was already going through a whole bunch of emotions. So when I was constantly hearing, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, it was kind of just like stirring me up. So I remember I wrote this, and this actually really calmed me down. So this one is just saying, I know I'm bad right now, and I know what I'm doing is wrong, and I know we could also work this out. But it's not going to work if you're constantly telling me that I'm wrong instead of just hearing me out and just saying, okay, what's the issue? So this is I Will.
Awesome.
Wake up in a December day. The sky is still dark, but my heart is beating okay. Well, I guess that's a start, so I try to brush it all away, but end up rubbing my eyes with a pen. No, stop. I hear my head split in two, thinking about all that happened the day before. Oh, it went wrong, I wish I could go back and fix, but I can't rewind time. 'Cause maybe we can work and maybe we can do something right, but I don't wanna sit here and hear, oh, how wrong I am. Well, maybe we can work it, at least we can try. I don't wanna be alone, but if I have to, I'll achieve my goals with or without you. So I went out to live my day. I see your face, your anger, oh, how it raged. I say that I'm sorry, but you don't want to look at me, so you walk away. I'll stop, 'cause maybe we can work and maybe we can do something right, I don't wanna be alone, but if I have to, I'll achieve my goals with or without you. You want a storyline, you wanna plot it. You want me to hurt, you want me to think a lot. But if you want me to go, then untie the knot and let me run free. Oh, oh. 'Cause maybe we can work and maybe we can do something right. But I don't wanna sit here and hear, oh, how wrong I am. Well, maybe we could work it, at least we can try. I don't wanna be alone, but if I have to, I'll achieve my goals with or without you. I'll achieve my goals with or without you. I don't wanna be alone, but if I have to, I will. I will. There you go.
Woo!
Thank
That was
you.
awesome. Eddie V says, I'm really feeling this song.
Thanks.
JJ Van, she's really good. Does she have music on any platforms? Her voice and music is super awesome.
Thank
I
you
would hope
much.
so. I'm sure you do, but why
Yeah,
don't you tell them?
I have music on all platforms. Just look up Justine Grove, and you'll find me. I'm wherever there is music. So thank you so much.
Aaron Ruperto, such a fantastic song. Freddie Price asked the question before you started the song. Justine, do you have any tips to help with songwriting?
Tips for songwriting. Just write from the heart, honestly. Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is really causing you to stop and think a lot, just stop and write, and just, make sure it rhymes, have something catchy, and have fun with it. Yeah, just be honest too. Just be honest with the writing.
Right? People can see right through, fakeness. People see the real, and it's very easy to tell when someone's not being real. And I think that's the best way to communicate with people in general, whether that's through art or in life. Just be real. You can like me or you don't like me, but can't say I wasn't real. We got another comment. Looking it up now. Keep going, JJ Van. Zona still. She's good. Love her here in Florida. Welcome to the stream from Florida. That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right. So Justine, I think at this part of the song, we're about halfway through the set, right? I wanna do something. I wanna play out a video from when you played with us here.
Yay.
And we'll do a little reaction. You can be self-deprecating. You can talk about that night, tell a story we didn't know. It's always funny watching the artists watch themselves. That's the funniest part of the night. But let's get into it. What song are we playing again?
I think it was Locomotive.
All right.
Locomotive.
I'm going to go to the different window here. Boom. And we'll play some Locomotive.
All right.
So leading up to this, I guess we could start talking.
Go Bridgeside.
Leading up to this, what did you think you were getting yourself into?
1, 2, 3. I honestly didn't know. I was just excited. I was like, this is something new to do. This is something different for me. Because I've always just been playing, at a venue or like outside. So doing this and knowing that people were watching me
Did
do
you
the
figure
camera.
out this train was locomotive? Cause I've been sitting here for the past 3
I can't hear you
days,
too well,
and I'm
actually.
getting
Can you
sick
hear me?
and tired of seeing the
Pick
same
up the mic.
old
What about
things
that? Better?
over and
That's a little
over
better.
again.
All right, cool.
I might be sitting on my camera.
So let's just
So,
get this
anything
straight.
about,
Nobody said I'm
first of all, how's
ashamed,
Jim?
just
Oh,
about the
Danimal, you
way
took the
things
words
are made
out
us
of my
escape.
mouth. How's Jim doing? The
Jim, the
gentleman
last
that
time I
sat in with
messaged
you.
him, he said he's good. He's staying good. He's staying healthy. He's washing his hands. That's what he told me. I miss Jim. I haven't seen him in a while. I've been wanting to just play with him, but you know, we're in this whole thing right now.
How'd you meet Jim?
I met him at an open mic. I was playing at an open mic in Rockaway. Rockaway Brewery. I don't think I said that right. Forgive me. And I met him. We were just jamming out, and we just kept playing from there.
Awesome. He's a
He
funny
follows
dude.
me so well.
What?
He is. He's funny too.
He's what?
He's funny too.
Oh yeah. Hey Danimal. Danimal's our audio guy. Dan Purdom. Dan, can you hear Justine okay right now? I don't have you to mix for me. All right, we'll wait on you. So Justine, have you ever played in any, actually I know the answer to this question. I was gonna say, have you ever played in any live stream kind of format before this show?
No, never.
Well, oh, you did Rockaway Beach,
I did.
RBBC.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's how
I did.
I met you, actually. They recommended I reach out to you.
It was I completely forgot.
Oh
It
yeah,
was-
it was those
it was
guys.
live
They were
too.
awesome.
They are awesome.
Brian and
I
Frisco?
miss them too. I miss everybody in Rockaway.
I found out that Frisco and I have mutual friends, and it's a very small world.
Yeah, it is. Now I met them through my mom, because my mom has a friend named Lisa that's friends with them, and she recommended me, and I was like, cool, and then I started playing there, which was great.
Awesome. Yeah, we went on the show. They interviewed me and Stephen James from the channel here, and you know, you got to support people that are doing the same thing as you. And to think that everyone is a competitor is not the way I look at things, especially in the artist world.
Me too. I thought it was the only one, because I feel like a lot of people that do what we do are super competitive, and I don't think that's fun. I feel like we should all just have each other's backs and help each other out, and just.
Well, imagine a world where people actually lived like that. You know, what kind of a world we'd live in. Awesome song.
Thanks. That was that whole live stream was so fun to do. I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
I'm glad you did. You know, it's always an interesting thing going from a live venue to coming and playing in front of a crew. I'm futzing right now with my belt pack because I'm hearing you a little lower, but it's on my end apparently. Because thank you, Danimal. Oh yes, how's Jim doing? All right. There we go. While I do that stuff, can you present the next song for us?
Yes, I can. So this next one, I also like to play, but I don't play it too often. This one's called "Need You Home," and I wrote this about someone that I lost for a bit. So this someone is not lost anymore. And I remember I wrote this. I don't know. I wrote this, and then I think 2 weeks later, this someone came back. So this is "Need You Home."
Awesome.
I'm not one to sleep. I'm not one to rest my eyes. I can't pray my soul to keep, because my eyes are open wide. Things are haunting me. Things are trapped inside my mind, screaming all the time. No. What's the point of being whole? 'Cause even home I feel alone. My soul is open wide all day, all night. My eyes are hypnotized by all those crazy nights of no sleep and just repeat. That's just me. I'm comatose but functional. Here I go, yeah. you go? I ask myself constantly, are you safe? Feel hope. Chilling thoughts are haunting me. Please don't lose control. Oh, mine, please. I need to be stable tonight. I really need you home. 'Cause without you, I feel alone. My soul is open wide all day, all night. My eyes are hypnotized by all those crazy nights of no sleep and just peace. That's just me. I'm comatose but functional. Here I go. Nevermore. Oh, don't you mock me, nevermore. Let me go on my way, nevermore. Please, I need some sleep, nevermore. No, I really need you home. 'Cause without you, I feel alone. My soul is open wide all day, all night. My eyes are hypnotized by all those crazy nights of no sleep and just peace. That's just me. I'm comatose but functional. Here I go. My soul is open wide all day, all night. My eyes are hypnotized by all those crazy nights of no sleep and just peace. That's just me. I'm comatose but functional. Here I go. Nevermore. Man. I can't hear you.
Oh, I know. I was
Okay.
cycling for the button. Yes. Awesome. I just went, woo! So what was the inspiration behind... I think you already answered this question. Sorry, I got distracted by a question. I'm just going to go to that question. Are you ever going to do something with bop?
With bop?
I don't know what that
Yes.
means, but I'm assuming you do.
Yes. Yes.
What's bop?
Bop is another artist that I know.
Oh,
He's-
okay. You
he's a
guys
rapper.
collaborating? New York City artist?
Yeah, he's out in Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
Awesome. The best borough, right? I got you there. All right. So guys, yeah, keep sending your questions. We're going to get them to Justine. We got a few songs left. How many songs we have left here, Justine?
I think 4.
4 songs left. That means more time for questions.
Yes.
And guys, if you're feeling generous, you can tip Justine and myself. We're both artists at home right now. So here we're supporting artists on the stream. And Justine, this is our first live stream. So we want to do more. And thank you for all your support on the stream right now. And if you could do anything, give us a like and a subscribe to Bridgeside and to Justine Grove at our social medias. Keep the love going, like we were just talking about. If we lived in a world where artists just supported artists and didn't fight each other, what kind of productions could we put on together, right? Imagine that. And that's kind of the heart of Bridgeside and how we've brought a team of people together from different areas of life and come together and we make a bunch of different stuff. And we meet people like Justine and now they become part of the family. So join the family, guys. We got another comment here. I love this question, Tony. Tony, I think you remember Tony. He's hosted the show before.
Yeah.
Have you ever snuck a Star Wars reference into one of your songs?
I haven't, sadly.
I'm very upset with
I've
that
been
answer,
asked this
actually,
many
Justine.
times.
I'm very upset.
But I have a lot of songs that I'm working on since, I have a lot of free time. So you'll hear some Star Wars references.
All right,
really
cool. I'm waiting for it. You got to let me know.
Yeah.
What is in the inspiration behind this next song?
This next one. Oh, actually, this next song was the first secular song I wrote ever. And in this song, I'm analyzing myself. Whoa, relax. I'm analyzing myself and really trying to figure out why certain things has happened, you know, in my life. Why was I in certain situations that weren't so great? So this is really me kind of, you know, coming at myself. So
All right.
this is I don't like it.
Awesome.
Being a wanderer is just tiresome. Living from the time of the moon till the time of the sun. Forever traveling in my mind. Never believing anything that I do. I always blame it on the world, but I know the sad, sad truth. My crazy develops this distance between me and the universal you. And no, I don't like it. No, no, I don't like it. No, no, I don't like it. No, 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 I don't like it. In the tree, I am as tiresome. I grow and say it's okay, but I know I wish I could run. Run from all my fears, run from everything that I've done. The best part of having no roots is that you could run and not tell anyone. I always blame it on the world, but I know the sad, sad truth. My crazy develops this distance between me and the universal you. And no, I don't like it. No, no, I don't like it. No, no, I don't like it. No, 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 I don't like it. I know I'm crazy from the inside out, but what hurts is that the people we see and run away. So I blame everyone else besides myself. That's why I'm alone. That's why I'm alone. That's why I'm alone. That's why I'm alone. No, no, I don't like it. That's why I'm alone. No, no, I don't like it. That's why I'm alone. No, no, I don't like it. That's why I'm alone. No, no, I don't like it. That's why I'm alone. That's why I'm alone. Oh, oh. Being a wanderer is just tiresome. Being a tree, I am as tiresome. Being me is tiresome. Ooh, living with this is tiresome. And no, I don't like it.
I like that one a lot.
Thank you.
I've heard it before, but it feels different now in this intimate one-on-one setting. And if you watch the last couple streams, I'm a drummer. I can't help sit here and just want to drum to it. And I wish you got to play in front of full band. I really look forward to it. I love Jim. Need to get that drum set in there.
Oh, yes,
You
definitely.
can really jazz it up. Queen Jess, so jazzy. I'm loving it. Eddie V, I like it! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Aaron Reporto, is it? It's okay if you don't like it, because I do. I love these comments, guys. Very clever. Alexis Cintron, amazing. I love it. She doesn't like it. She loves it.
Aw,
Loving all the
you.
love, guys.
Thanks,
Justine's
everybody.
awesome. Zona still nice. Guys, thanks for watching and supporting Justine and the show. What do you got up next for us, Justine?
Ooh.
Something you like, I hope.
This song live. This is a really fun song for me. This is when I really, I'm talking to the sky a little bit, for this one.
Say it again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I said I'm talking to the sky a little bit in this one. So this
Oh,
one's
no
called
worries.
Do you remember? Wait, I know you. You're the one from up above. Come inside my home. Make yourself comfortable. I remember you. Oh, now your eyes shine way brighter than I thought, and your face is more beautiful. Please don't go away now. I remember praying on my knees, begging you to save me, begging you to save me. Do you remember me on my knees, begging you to save me, begging you to save me? No, no. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Talk to me, please. Talk to me, I want to know you and understand things that I can wrap my head around. No, I want to hear your voice. Is it strong, is it loud, is it soft? Oh, I don't know. Talk to me, oh, I need to know. I remember praying on my knees, begging you to save me, begging you to save me. Do you remember me on my knees, begging you to save me, begging you to save me? But now I'm cured in the chemicals of a world that I'm left on. Oh, I remember praying on my knees, please save me, please save me. You look at me, oh, and I look at you. You're still way too beautiful. You sit there in silence as I rant on. So I sit here in silence to hear you now. Go on.
Woo! Another one, drum heavy. You get the toms going in that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Telling you. Have you played with a full band ever?
Soon, too. That one's because I'm working on an album, so that song is gonna be in there with a lot of drum.
Do you play with a full band often?
No, not often. I wish I did, but no, it's hard to find people that could play when I play. So it's like everybody's always like busy doing this and that, so it's super hard to find a full.
You find a lot of musicians are in like 5 bands, nowadays. And
yeah.
I'd love to be in a band. I haven't been in one. I built my studio for the family band, and then everyone went their ways. Not that we broke up. We're still family and very close, actually. But my sister's in other bands, and my cousin's in other bands. So we built the studio, and then no more band. But so we started inviting bands like you. Yes, it was very amazing, wasn't it, Ilya?
Thank you.
I lost the last name. Ilya Almodovar. Do you know how to pronounce that so I don't butcher it?
I don't know how to pronounce it, no.
Almodovar. So amazing. Eddie V, when's your concert? I love this.
Soon. I
don't think anybody knows when anything is right
now.
Like, no one knows what day it is right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I do, because it's Tuesday. We're doing the music show. Honestly, doing the Tuesday music show has structured my life as an adult in the last 5 years to kind of know when I have to do certain things by having a weekly show.
Yeah.
Kind of made me grow up a little. I'm still not fully there, but it's helped. And guys, yeah, we got time for some more questions. I believe we have, what is it, 2 more songs?
Yeah.
2 more songs. So tell me about this next song.
All right. So this next one is this one's called Things in My Head. This is one that's going to also be in the album. This is me really thinking about things and wondering why, for like life in general, because there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in this world, and I always wonder why everything happens and why everything is supposed to be this way. So this is just me asking the question, hey,
Are
can
you a
show me what
person
is
that,
what?
I'm sorry, are you a person that thinks things happen for a reason?
I do even though I don't like when certain things happen, obviously, but I believe everything happens for a reason. But I always ask why. I'm always a person that's like, oh, but why,
Yeah,
because
you gotta ask why.
you have to ask the
Inquiring
question.
minds.
So this is me asking, hey, can you show me what is what? Because I don't know what I'm doing over here. Everything is all wacky. So this is Things in My Head.
Cool. And real quick, Anna Cruz, I love all her songs. Heart, 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 heart.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Things in my head.
Alrighty. I love you, but I just got some things in my head. Like, why does everyone lie? And why does everyone sometimes have to cry? I just don't know where these come from. Like, why do I wake up spinning? And why do I go to sleep thinking? Am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to sit down and listen? I have no clue, and you know it. I have no clue, you know this. So can you wake me up, take me out of here, show me what is what, 'cause I'm so confused down here. So can you wake me up and show me what is what, show me what is what, show me what is what. I trust you, but I just got some things in my head. Like, why do I stutter and scream? And why do I got this responsibility? I trust you, but hey, can I just say, why do I feel hurt sometimes? Ooh, yeah. Am I supposed to move? Am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to grow? Hey, show me where to go. 'Cause I have no clue, and you know this. I have no clue, you know it. Oh, yeah. So can you wake me up, take me out of here, show me what is what, 'cause I'm so confused down here. So can you wake me up and show me what is what, show me what is what, 'cause I still got some things in my head, in my head, in my head. I still got some things in my head, in my head, oh, in my head. So can you wake me up, take me out of here, show me what is what, 'cause I'm so confused down here. So can you wake me up, oh, and show me what is what, show me what is what, 'cause I still got some things in my head.
Woo!
Thanks.
And the virtual clapping from your homes is happening right now. I feel it. Feel it.
Oh man.
So Brooklyn's the best borough, right?
It's a great borough. It's great. It's all
All right.
great,
I'm
'cause
just
they
kidding.
all
You
have,
have to.
like-
I'm
Yeah.
just joking around. I'm not putting you on the spot or anything. You know what? I like Queens. I like parts of Queens. I hate that there's 15 different versions of the same street, like 38th Street, 38th Avenue, 38th Place, 38, and they're all near each other.
Yeah.
Like they're all within like a block or two of each other. It makes no sense. Like you go from place to street to terrace to road to drive. Like it's very confusing. But getting some more love, BK Jade, and a bunch of emojis filled with hearts.
Thank you.
Eddie V, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, before we go to our last song and wrap this wonderful set, this has been a great time. Thanks again, Justine.
Yeah, I've had fun. Thank you for having me again. This
You're
is
very
great.
welcome. We'll do it again sometime, and thank everybody for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys.
What'd you say?
I said thank you guys. You guys are
Woo!
awesome.
They're loving you, Justine. I need to ask you a Star Wars question. What's your favorite movie?
Ooh. Episode 3 has to be Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Do you mind me asking how old you are? Because I want to relate that to when that came out.
I'm 24 or 23. I'm one of those ages right now.
Okay, so that came out in 2005.
Yeah. So I think I was in 3rd grade when that came out.
So that's about when I got hooked as well. But I
Yeah.
only had the originals at that time. I think episode 3 is up there for me as well. Because even though I was older than you, it still was for my generation too. So it was a really good movie, emotional.
I remember.
Zona still, Brooklyn is the best and the rest it's parking. Love you.
Respect. I respect it. Yes.
You gotta respect.
Got
Oh my
it.
God, I love your music. You are amazing, Jasmine Sierra.
Thank you.
Keep on doing music. Your voice is incredible.
Thank you.
Amazing comments. Thank you, everybody. Go follow Justine, follow Bridgeside, spread the love. This is a very loving stream. I love the love, you know.
Oh yes.
So what do you have for us to end the night off on this
All right.
awesome
So
night?
I have my because I guess it's recently. Like in February I released a single called Skinny Cigarettes. Yeah, I'm gonna be singing Skinny Cigarettes. I can give you some backstory. Skinny Cigarettes is it's about, you know, realizing, like, Skinny Cigarettes is about knowing someone that you thought was one way, but it turns out they were actually a completely different person. A person
So it's not
that,
about cigarettes.
no, it's actually not about cigarettes. It's just, it so happened that the person I was talking about smoked Skinny Cigarettes, and it just was so catchy to me. Like I was like improvising, and I was like, "Why you smoke your Skinny Cigarettes?" Oh, because yeah. So it was like I thought this person was, you know, caring and there for people actually, but it turns out it wasn't really the case. Everything this person was doing this person had a motive behind it, and it frustrated me a lot. And I was like, how can you live like that? You know, you don't say you're kind and don't say you're going to be there if you're not really going to be there for anybody. So
Yeah.
this is Skinny Cigarettes. All right.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh. Oh no, there you go again, dancing around with fake humility. You try so hard to be genuine, but trust me, darling, I could see right through your facade. Can you show me your head and your heart? No, there you go again with your push and leave, so I'll flee. Ice cold shoulders and silence go. You are the queen of those Maybe this or this you may, when all you want to do is sit by your window, let the wind blow while you smoke your skinny cigarettes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. What did you say? No, no, stop. There you go again, pretending a billion I will look me in my eyes, and don't you dare stare and answer me this. Oh, oh, why say you care when you know you don't care at all? No, don't turn to me, don't make a pretty scene, don't say you're sorry. I'll shake this off and go. As cold shoulders in silence go, you are the queen of love. Maybe this or this you may, when all you want to do is sit by your window, let the wind blow while you smoke your skinny cigarettes. Oh, took this and you took that. Your fear shows, so just go and smoke your skinny cigarettes. Oh, all I wanted was to know your pain, yeah, so I could love you in a better way. Oh, so I could love you with a healing touch. Oh, while all you wanted from me was to use me. Ooh, as cold shoulders and silence go, you are the queen of those. Maybe this or this you may, when all you want to do is sit by your window, let the wind blow while you smoke your skinny cigarettes. Go, 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 go. You took this and you took that. Your fear shows, so just go and smoke your skinny cigarettes. Go smoke your skinny cigarettes. Go, 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 go. Go smoke your skinny cigarettes. Go, 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 go. Go smoke your skinny cigarettes. No, no, don't hug me, no. Go smoke your skinny cigarettes and get out of my face. And smoke your skinny cigarettes. Go.
Woo!
Skinny cigarettes.
Again, the virtual clapping is happening. That was our final song for the night. You got just a lot more love just flowing in.
Thank you, guys.
There's a lot of emojis that it's hard to read right now. We got a super sticker, 50 USD. I think that means someone sent us money. I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever seen that, guys. Super chat has not been a thing that I've been very accustomed to. Queen Jessa, thank you so much. Wow, that song is so beautiful. Anna Cruz, BK Jade, and thumbs up and a heart.
Thank you.
This song is catchy, one of my favorite. I listen
you.
to this song every day. I love everything about it. That was Queen
my gosh,
Jessa
thank
again.
you.
She crushed it. JJ on Facebook crushed the whole set. Amazing. And Sierra, when is your next concert?
My neck, I don't know.
We don't know.
Once this whole thing is over, then I'll know for sure. But
Well, Justine, I will tell you, since we've done this testing and did this tech together, because you're on the stream right now, you have an audio interface. You know what that means? You can do this.
Actually could.
And guys, part of our channel is about helping artists figure out their tech and supporting what they're doing. So Justine, if you have any questions, you know, Mr. Bridgeside's got your back.
Yes. Yes.
And anybody, last licks for questions before we say goodbye
Yeah.
to Justine.
Ask
Justine,
me
do you have any
anything, guys.
questions for the audience? Yes,
Oh,
clap. Fire, fire, fire. Aaron
My question is
Greco.
how you guys are doing, how you guys are keeping it up with the whole, quarantine thing. I hope everybody's doing all right.
Yeah,
That's
anybody have
really
anything interesting going on in their house, in their
Mhm.
quarantine zones?
I'm curious.
We'll stand by and wait. Oh, here we go. When is your next album coming out? All right, album.
Um,
You working on
I'm
something?
hoping sometime this summer. Sometime this summer. It'll be sometime this summer, hopefully soon. But
Awesome.
I'm gonna release a new single super soon, like extremely soon, and it's about our time in quarantine. So it will be released extremely soon.
Do you have a title of it
And
yet?
it's called "Can I Go Outside?" Pretty much,
I
yeah.
love that.
And I hope it brings up a bit of hope because I know some people are struggling with having to stay indoors and not being able to go outside and interact with others, which I get because I'm getting a little cuckoo in here too.
It stinks. It definitely
Yeah,
stinks.
so it's gonna be out extremely soon.
Awesome. Awesome. Justine, thank you so much. Stay safe.
Thank you for having me.
Zona still stay safe. Queen Jessa, I'm so excited. Schoolio cool. Yas. Have nothing, literally nothing. Let's go. Guys, awesome audience today. They love you.
Thank you guys. You
And
guys
the
are
virtual claps. Woo. One more time, social media. Where can we go to follow you?
You can find me on Instagram at Justine Grove Music. That's where I do a lot of my interactions with everybody. You could also follow me up on Facebook. I don't know my username for Facebook for some reason, but I think if you just search me up Justine Grove, my picture
Yeah,
should
it
come up.
pops in.
Yeah. You could find me on Twitter. I don't know the username for that either, but I think if you also search up Justine Grove, I'll come up. Yeah, you can find me there in those social medias.
Awesome, Justine. Thank you. We'll keep in touch. I love everything that you're about. I love that you're a Star
Thanks.
Wars person. I don't love that you
Yes.
won't shout out to Brooklyn, but can't
Yeah.
win them all.
Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn, right?
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with you.
I love both Brooklyn and Queens.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Justine. Pleasure listening to you. Everyone's just wrapping up and saying thank you for the great set.
Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.
Guys, and thank you for watching. Thank you, Justine. We're going to be back next week. We will announce who it is. I don't even remember if we have someone on the schedule. But if you're yourself an artist and have an audio interface and want to live stream in, we'll figure it out. And on this channel, we're all about supporting artists, building community, and we encourage you to start rolling. So thank you, everybody. Throw some love, like and subscribe. And we thank you to everybody who has already. One more time, thank you, Justine. We love you.
Guys. Thank you for having me. Thank you for watching, guys. This was really fun. I enjoyed myself singing in my room. Yeah, this was great.
And guys, we'll see you on the Bridgeside. Good night.
Yes.
Go Bridgeside.
That was dope.